Alright, Will from Monkey Steals Peach here, and for today's video I'm in the Ningxia Muslim Hui Autonomous region of northwestern China, and I'm visiting the tombs of the Western Xia dynasty. So I'll tell you a little bit about that once I get inside. In the previous video, when I was in Datong, I was talking about the Northern Wei dynasty and the Xianbei people, who were a Turkic or Mongolian people who created the small kingdom of the Northern Wei around that area. And they reappeared quite a bit later, around the time of the Song dynasty, which was the main dynasty that was controlling China at the time, which was about 10th, 11th century. And those people, the Xianbei people, reappeared in this area, and like an offshoot of them that were called the Tangut people. And they were initially a nomadic horseback people that would constantly pillage and raid the border areas of the Song kingdom, the Song dynasty. But eventually one of their leaders, whose Chinese name was Li Yuanhao, united the people together and built up a strong kingdom, and it eventually became so strong that he then became an emperor, and the kingdom became a dynasty, and he founded what was known as the Western Xia. And this here is his tomb. There's several tombs in this whole area, but there's only a couple that are open for the public to visit, and this is the main one here. The location of the tomb was chosen according to feng shui. So right behind us you've got the Helan mountain range, which divides, nowadays it divides Ningxia from Inner Mongolia, and back in the day it would have divided the Western Xia kingdom, the Western Xia dynasty I should say, from the Xiongnu area. The Xiongnu are the people which are now we know as the Mongolians. So what we can see of the tombs now are obviously just ruined, but this is what they would have looked like when originally constructed. So if you look at all these characters behind me on the wall, these are the Western Xia script, which is, to the untrained eye it looks just like Chinese, but actually it's completely different and it's completely incomprehensible to Chinese people. The script was actually forgotten for a long time and nobody could read it, but eventually they found a stone tablet that had both Western Xia script and Chinese characters on it, sort of like a Rosetta Stone of Asia, and after they found that they were able to finally decipher the characters. The characters themselves were actually based on Chinese characters. A lot of the strokes and components are based on the same strokes and components of Chinese characters, but they have completely different meanings. The border between Ningxia Muslim region and Inner Mongolia, and it's here that, or just past here, that Gengis Khan tried to invade the Western Xia dynasty, and eventually it was Kublai Khan who successfully did and topped the dynasty. So if you look behind me, all behind me up there on the mountains, if you can see, is part of the Ming Dynasty Great Wall. I'll turn the camera around so you can see. So all along the top of the mountain there is the remains of the Great Wall. I got some better shots from the road on the way in, so I'll show you those in a second. So just along the motorway on the border of Ningxia province and Inner Mongolia is part of the Ming Dynasty Great Wall. So we just got out the car to have a look. As you can see, you don't have to fight with the crowds in Beijing to see the Great Wall. You can come here, there's nobody, nothing. Literally just along the roadside. The early history of Ningxia pretty much can be summed up by the Western Xia dynasty. But nowadays, as I said, it's the home of the Hui Muslim people. So I'll do another video introducing the Hui Muslims, how they came to be in China and what they're all about. So that will be my next video. And then my final video for this series, I'm going to be going to the deserts of Inner Mongolia for some trekking, jeep riding on the sand dunes. So that will be coming up. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of those videos. And if you want to support the running of this, you can go to patreon.com/monkeystealspeach. I've also got some exclusive content, some behind the scenes and some other stuff up there. Thank you very much.